Right, how's everyone doing? This is awesome, people. I'm playing Doom for the Jaguar through the Microsoft Edge browser now on the Xbox Series X, and I'm using the Xbox Series X controller wordlessly, so it's pretty cool, you know. I have to use the D-pad to control, and the buttons do things. Well, it works, you know. You don't have to use DevKit if you don't want to, you know. You could just go to the Microsoft Edge browser, and I just typed in Doom Online, and a bunch. We came up with a bunch of online emulators, and I found one that works. Now, I don't know how to get the screen to go full, but we'll just press the. You see the joypad icon. We'll just click that, and we was able to use the controller. So it's that easy, you know. And the buttons are all configured and everything. So this is awesome. Before the Atari VCS was the only place we could do this, but now we can do it on the Xbox Series X, and it's worse. So that's it. It's awesome, people. And there's more than one online emulator, you know. And I just found this out today myself, so I've got a lot to explore. But there you go. Now, DevKit is the preferred way if you want to emulate games, but you have to jump through a bunch of hoops to get it to work, and you can't use the Xbox Store or play your Xbox One games. You have to disable DevKit mode to go back into the normal stuff. And to be honest with you, we have never set up DevKit because I don't know how it works. I don't know how to get it working. We want to use my Xbox One, my Xbox Series X to play Call of Duty and everything else. But now, like I said, you don't have to use DevKit. Now, I just found this out this morning, so I have a whole lot of stuff to explore. But bottom line, it works. This is Doom for the Atari Jaguar running on the Microsoft Edge browser now. And I'm using the Xbox Series X controller wordlessly. All I have to do is click that joypad icon up there, and when it turns blue, that's it. So the audio is a bit on the bad side, but you know, it's not that bad. You know what I mean? And I'm playing Doom for the Jaguar, so I'm gonna explore more. I'm gonna see what else is workable. But it works, and it's pretty cool. But I believe we still think that emulating old games is better on the Atari VCS, well, at least for now anyway. But you know, I think Microsoft updated Microsoft Edge, so this could happen, because before this wasn't possible, you know. So yeah, we assume if you connect a keyboard to the Xbox Series X, you could use a keyboard and mouse. Because there's Microsoft DOS games that you have to use a keyboard to play the games. But there's other games like this that you don't need a keyboard. So it's awesome, in my opinion, and it's about time Microsoft allowed this to happen without having to use DevKit if you don't want to, you know. Because with DevKit, like, there just seems to be a whole lot of hoops to jump through that I don't want to do, you know what I mean? And I don't know what I'm doing either, so like, this is so much easier. You just go to, I'll show you how easy it is, right? Like, Microsoft Edge, right? I'm going to take it back to the beginning, right? Now, we found all this information on YouTube, so if you want to find out more information, go to YouTube, type in online emulators, right? And there's a video there that shows you all about it, like, you know. That's how I found out about it. But before, this wasn't possible. So you go to Microsoft Edge, right? Now, you start from scratch, right? So just X this. Like I said, I have a whole lot of exploring left to do, but this is awesome, you know. But I still prefer doing it on the Atari VCS because it's quicker, it's faster, and I'm just more used to playing games on it, you know. But as time goes on, like, I'll find it easy to play this as well. So it's awesome. So search the web, right? So type in SNES games online or N64 games online. any system, just put online at the end of it, you know. Because before I was playing Doom for the Atari Jaguar and it worked, like, you know. So I'm gonna try something else. Now with 2D games like Mario and Zelda, and they load almost instantly and they all play well. But when you start getting the 3D games, you're waiting a bit longer for stuff to load, and there might be a bit of slow down. But it's free and it works, so I'm not complaining. So you start from scratch. So just type in Double Dragon 2 online, right? Just type that in, right? Or whatever you want to do, right? I'm just gonna Double Dragon 2 just to see if it works, you know. I'm pretty sure it will, like, you know. Because Doom for the Jaguar is like you know, a game that shouldn't work on the Xbox Series X, but it does. Hell, I'm gonna go with the original Double Dragon, right? Double Dragon online, see what happens, you know. Now with the Atari VCS, this is a lot easier and a lot faster. But it works, that's the main thing. It works and it's awesome. You don't have to use DevKit, you don't have to jump through hoops. And disable your Xbox from using Xbox Game Store or any of the official stuff on Xbox. But like I said, go to YouTube. Online emulators is the name of the stuff on YouTube. That's where I learned about this, you know. So Double Dragon online. Yeah, play Arcade Double Dragon online in your browser. Arcade Spot, like all the stuff. I'm gonna go with the arcade version. Now, last time we tried to play a game through this, it didn't work, you know. So I'm gonna see if it works. Nah, it's I don't know. This one ain't working for some reason. I don't know. It's not responding. Just sometimes that happens. So you just so it's okay. So I'll play now. See what happens. Don't know. Look what's happening. I don't know. See, with the Atari VCS, it works a lot better. It's a lot faster as well. Like, so, and this is the Xbox Series X. But as time goes on, it will get improved. You know, you'll get more updates. You know, because Chrome on the Atari VCS is how this works. This is Microsoft Edge. You know, whereas Chrome is updated more regularly. And the Atari VCS just uses it a lot better, in my opinion, in my experience, like, you know. But it's awesome having it on the Xbox Series X without using DevKit mode. That's the thing to take away from this. You don't have to use DevKit mode. But like I said, I don't know. Okay, so Double Dragon, I'm gonna try it again, you know, see what happens. Yep. Now this didn't. Now before I would get to this point. And it won't go any further, at least on the Xbox, you know. But okay, let's see what happens, you know. Nothing's happened. So it's just taking a long time to load for whatever reason. I don't know why it's not. See, on the Atari VCS, this doesn't happen. It's just instant like that. And this is the Xbox Series X. It's meant to be more powerful, you know, which it is. But because this is so new. It's going to take a few more updates to get it faster and more fluid, but it does work. You saw Doom for the Atari Jaguar working on it, so Doom for the NES, but it does work. But I just get, I don't know what it is. Double Dragon for the NES, and now this is working. Yeah, so it's working. So yeah, like yeah, some emulators work better than others. That's what I find, you know. That's what I get from this, but it works. And you just got to sit through ads. That's the only thing. But it works. It works. Just start the game. This is Double Dragon for the NES. Yeah, working. And it's now Now, you see the joypad icon up there, you click that and use game controls, the controller. Yep. And yep, it's picked up the game controller. What's happening? I don't know what's happening. I don't know. What do I do? What do I do? What's happening? I don't know what's happening. So see, but I don't know. But it does work, as you can see, you know. But I don't know what's happening. So I'm gonna have to exit the. See, I'm just getting new at this, but it does work, as you can see, you know. And like I said, you don't have to go into dev kit mode, because I've never used dev kit mode. This is what other people are telling me, that all this you can't get access to because you're using it to emulate games. So you don't have to. You just go into the Microsoft Edge. But it does need a few updates to make it more snappy, right? So this is Double Dragon 2, right? Double Dragon, I should say, you know. And it works, right? Because start the game. Well, it's asking me, do I want to use the game controls? That's what I did last time, and it wouldn't work. I don't know what's happening. I don't want this. Start the game. Skip the ads. What do I do? Okay, use game controls. I don't know, like, I don't know. But it does work. It's just a matter of figuring out how to get it to work. See, with the entire VCS, I don't have these problems. I don't know what. I don't know. So it does work. It does work, which is the main thing. I'm going to exit this again. Microsoft Edge. Go back in. Double Dragon. It's just to play Double Dragon. You know, I don't know. What the okay. Oh. Okay. Okay, so I have to set up the controls, I guess. Up. Okay, I do. So I have to use the D-pad. I have to set up the controls. Okay. Left for left, right for right, so forth, you know. For the select button, start button. I don't know. Anyway, so that's it. It does work. It's just I'm gonna have to mess around with it or something. But it's good that it does work. You know, but just certain emulators are easier to use and understand. That's the best we can tell you. You know, but it does work. Okay, I'm going to try something else. Road Rash, right? Road Rash Online. But it does work. That's the main thing. It's just figuring out how to get the controls to work and so forth. But like on the Atari VCS, this is a lot easier, you know. But it will get better over time on the Xbox Series X, you know, I'm sure it will, like, you know. Right, Road Rash Online. So there's a lot of different online emulators. So it's awesome that Microsoft are allowing this finally on Microsoft Edge, you know. It makes sense, like, you know. If the Atari VCS can do it, why can't the Xbox do it, you know? Like on the Atari VCS, you don't have to jump through any hoops. You just go to Chrome, type in the game on your way, you know. Road Rash 2, okay, I'll... for the Game Gear, see, there's different ones, like, there's different online emulators. Road Rash on the PlayStation. I don't know, let's see. You just have to choose which one you think is best, you know. So I'll go with this. I play the game, understand, yep. Road Rash, yep. Yeah, so it's working. Run game. Yeah, so like before, this wouldn't work. But it is Road Rash, you know, on the Xbox Series X. So like I said, you don't have to go to dev kit mode. You don't have to jump through hoops. But there's no music. So I don't know. Yeah, it's working now, yeah. Okay. Okay. Use game controls. Right. I don't know, like, it's just a matter of trying to get the controller to work. Whereas with the Atari VCS, the controller's wired, so maybe because it's Bluetooth, it's not recognising it. It says gamepad connected, but none of the buttons are working. So you have to have a keyboard or something to, I don't know, or wired controller. But with some games it does work wirelessly, so it has some uses. That's the best we can just describe it, you know. But on the Atari VCS, it's just easier to do this, you know, to figure out the controls anyway, that I find, you know. So see, I don't want to, like, anyway, it's good that it has it on the Xbox Series X, but it's just the controls, trying to figure out how to use the controls is the problem that I'm finding anyway, you know. Use game controls. Play the game, right? So it's paused right now. Right, but I'm going to use the controller in the game. That's what I want to do, you know what I mean? There's a lot of slowdown, as you can hear. So the Atari VCS does this a lot better, in my opinion, you know. And it's less powerful than the Xbox Series X. So we'll get better over time. It just needs more updates, you know, the Microsoft Edge browser or something. Particularly the controller, because I want to use the controller in the game. That's what I want to do, you know. But see, you press this to enable the controller. Use game controls. Then the game is paused. Right? I can't start the game. It's working now all of a sudden. I don't know, like, you know, it's working. It's sort of working, I guess. So it's working. But that gamepad is connected, won't go away, like, you know. Every time I push a button, that stuff comes up. But it's working. I'm using the D-pad to steer, the A button to accelerate, but it's a lot of slowdown. But it works, that's the main thing. I'd rather have work than not work, you know what I mean? But on the Atari VCS, this is a lot better, like, you know. And every time I press a button or hold down a button, that gamepad connected thing keeps coming up, like, you know. But it's not pissed me off that much. I'm doing this one-handed, so I'm feeling good about myself. But like I said, the Atari VCS does this a lot better, like, you know. It's less powerful than the Xbox Series X, you know. But over time, it will get better, or it should get better. But the great thing about online emulators is that there's more than one, and they all have different performance. Some will actually run this game better than this one. It's just this online emulator, it's a bit finicky, you know, and you have to like pause it, unpause it yourself, and you have to turn on the music or turn off the music. It's just strange, you know. But it's working wirelessly right now. It's working. It's working wirelessly the way it's meant to be, and that's one thing that the Xbox Series X has. We can use the controller wirelessly while emulating games on Microsoft Edge. Whereas with the Atari VCS, I have to use a word, but not all the time either with the Atari VCS. So I can use it wirelessly on some other games too. So on the whole, the Atari VCS just does it better, you know. At the moment, you know, but because the Xbox Series X is more powerful, hopefully it gets better and much better. But the great thing about it is you don't have to use DevKit, you don't have to jump through hoops, and you can just play it through the Microsoft Edge browser. So I know I keep repeating myself, but it's awesome. I think it's awesome because before this didn't work, like, you know. But I'm still gonna use my Atari VCS to play online games like this because it works better for the moment, and it's just easier to figure out, you know what I mean? And there's a lot more slowdown on this, you know. But it's the same on the Atari VCS. It's just this website, I think, you know. But the Chrome browser on the Atari VCS has been updated a few times, and we can see the improvement, especially when playing games like this. So I just think Microsoft Edge needs a few more updates to get it faster or something. But they're all my opinions on what I'm experiencing with my own eyes, and what I've used on the Atari VCS. Because I've been doing this since 2020 on my Atari VCS, and it's just a lot better. Plus I have a keyboard and mouse, so it's just easier to use. Well, that's it, like, on the Xbox Series X. You can use... It just takes a while to figure out, explore, control, but it's awesome. And you don't have to disable your main Xbox Store or stuff through DevKit mode. You can just play it through the Microsoft browser. So, time, patience, and explore. That's the three things. So, I hope everyone has a good day. Take care and bye-bye.